be your record. Pitched outside. Johan Klute. Klute with a South African bowling as well. So Klute says no. Oh, big shot. Has to be your record. Pitched outside. Johan Klute. Klute with a South African bowling as well. So Klute says no. Has to be your record. Pitched outside. Johan Klute. Klute with a South African bowling as well. Says no. Big shot. Has to be your record. Pitched outside. Johan Klute. Klute with a South African bowling as well. Says no. Big shot. Has to be your record. Pitched outside. Johan Klute. Klute with a South African bowling as well. Says no. Big shot. Has to be your record. Pitched outside. Johan Klute. Klute with a South African bowling as well. Says no. Big shot. Has to be your record. Pitched outside. Klute with a South African bowling as well. Big shot. Has to be your record. Pitched outside. Could have been a wicket in it and no maximum. Klute with a South African bowling as well. Big shot. Has to be your record. Pitched outside. Could have been a wicket in it and no maximum. Klute with a South African bowling as well.
20 matches.
Big shot. Has to be your record. Pitched outside. Could have been a wicket in it and no maximum. Klute with a South African bowling as well.
20 matches.
Big shot. Has to be your record. Pitched outside. Could have been a wicket in it. So tempting. And bowling as well.
20 matches.
Big shot. Has to be your record. Pitched outside. Could have been a wicket in it. So tempting. And bowling with the breeze and how you as well.
20 matches.
Big shot. Has to be your record. Pitched outside. Could have been a wicket in it. So tempting. And bowling with the breeze and how you as well. Not with his bowling with an LBW. He does it with
20 matches.
And it is the end of Akeal Hassan for just 3 from 4. It is now 62 for 4.
Well, to Breeze Shamsi, such great fielding, anticipation, and all of a sudden that dismissal that should have been out has long gone because he's been able to effect another wicket, this time not with the ball but in the field. Sharp fielding. Akeal Hosein just ball watching. Actually, both of them were ball watching, no call really, and that's where the hesitation came from. But finally, the big man has come out, Kieron Pollard, captain. We saw a wonderful piece at the top of the show. All of the players really admire his leadership skills.
No blame here for Shoaib Malik, because Akeal Hosein was just going down with no real conviction. It was almost pretty good El Dorado celebration as well. So in comes Kieron Pollard, who's playing his 381st T20 match, more than anyone else in the game. But look, he's really He's just dawdling there. He's looking at the ball and he doesn't quite realise he's gone halfway down the pitch. Nice piece of fielding from Tarbraze.
Yeah, big moment in this match, match 16. The run out. Ill afford to lose another wicket. They lost the third one at 50, and now this run out does bring the captain to the crease. Yeah. Oh, in 2020 cricket, you want your best players facing the most deliveries. Now he's got an opportunity here, Kieron Pollard. He is in form and he is inspirational.
Danny, I was just looking at some of Pollard's numbers today. I mean, we all know how mightily he hits the ball. He's hit 482 fours and he's hit 483 sixes. More sixes than fours. And that big lump of wood he's got in his hands there can create some damage.
Yeah, he might have a lump of wood in his hands, but just the size of him and the power. He's just so big.
And strong. That's right, Lisa Stalaker. That's how they breed him here. A lot of them. He's a Trini. Big, big bat. And he'll keep the strike. Will Shoaib Malik. So we've had 8 overs. It is 60, 5 for 4.
CPL brings everyone to the grounds, and great to see so many kids, boys and girls, enjoying the cricket. Maybe she wants to become a cheerleader. Well, I think we found another candidate for a hero fan of the match. Getting all dressed up, got the pom-poms. And maybe she wants to be one of these when she grows up. Well, hopefully she wants to play a bit of cricket as well.
You just thought you'd get that in.
Well, Deandra Dotton has played a decent game here at Warner Park against South Africa in 2010, scored 100 off just 38 deliveries. Was the fastest male or female T20 international 100 at that time.
Oh, love those movies. I sure do. It's for a certain cameraman here. Oh, yeah. Love you to pieces.
Serious Tridents fan. They've had issues, the Tridents, because Kieron Pollard is by some distance their leading run scorer this season.
It's almost like sometimes as an opposition you don't want to pick up another wicket because you don't want Pollard to come in. Because he can do exactly this. Hero maximum, the first of his tonight, and I'm sure it won't be the last.
Oh, I got a major piece of it. Not all of it, but enough of it. Thick inside edge, in fact. Wow. Look at this. Yeah, you see? Wasn't quite out of the fat.
And what he would have wanted would have been for Hosein, for the other guys above him to have set up the innings so that himself and Nicholas Pooran could have finished it off with some brutality. Now he has to come in with more than half the overs left and try to set up the innings himself with Shoaib Malik. So that's the effect of those wickets that the Patriots have taken. 72 for 4.
The usual suspects. they're there. The race is on.
Hero maximum race led by Kieron Pollard at the moment. Colin Munro is not a bad second position himself. The surprise really is Sunil Narayan down there at the bottom. 72 for 4. What is a good score on this surface from what we've seen so far, ladies and gentlemen?
Well, to the pitch report, and I was obviously quite delighted with the surface, and so it should be. New pitch, they've had a bit of time, a little bit of a hassle with the weather around the last 2 or 3 days, but in terms of rolling it in, and it's consistent, it's hard, good covering of grass, so the average score here is 160. I think of the economy of this guy, Mohamed Nabi at 4.13, quite outstanding. But to answer that, Bishi, I think you'd want 8s from the get-go, wouldn't you? So 160 is the asking rate at 8 from your 20 overs chasing.
Well, 2 wickets to have fallen tonight. Williamson trying to back up his 6, and then Barnwell plumb in front. Easy decision. Mohamed Nabi now into the attack, and great to see a bit of turn. His economy rate has been sensational so far in this CPL. The real test is going to be on this small wicket and the small ground. Can he produce exactly the same?
His economy rate is the best in the tournament. This is the wicket of Dwayne Smith, having hit one down the ground ball before.
His economy rate is same.
From some spectacular fielding from Tabriz Shamsi. His economy rate is the best in the tournament. Not only that, but Nabi's only been hit for 1 6 and 1 4 in the tournament so far. He's been bowling exceptionally well. This is the wicket of Dwayne Smith, having hit one down the ground ball before.
His economy rate is same.
From some spectacular fielding from Tabriz Shamsi. His economy rate is the best in the tournament. Not only that, but Nabi's only been hit for 1 6 and 1 4 in the tournament so far. He's been bowling exceptionally well. This is the wicket of Dwayne Smith, having hit one down the ground ball before.
His economy rate is same.
From some spectacular fielding from Tabriz Shamsi. His economy rate is the best in the tournament. Not only that, but Nabi's only been hit for 1 6 and 1 4 in the tournament so far. He's been bowling exceptionally well. This is the wicket of Dwayne Smith, having hit one down the ground ball before.
His economy rate is same.
From some spectacular fielding from Tabriz Shamsi. His economy rate is the best in the tournament. Not only that, but Nabi's only been hit for 1 6 and 1 4 in the tournament so far. He's been bowling exceptionally well. This is the wicket of Dwayne Smith, having hit one down the ground ball before.
His economy rate is same.
From some spectacular fielding from Tabriz Shamsi. His economy rate is the best in the tournament.
We always know that spinners are smart, Mr. Bishop. And still Shoaib Malik struggling between
one down the ground ball.
Run those 3s.
Plays that shot so well. Most of the subcontinent players do that. Just there, pick up one shot. So it's a halfway mark. 10 overs completed. 79 for 4. And the Carib drinks break. A halfway mark. 10 overs completed. 79 for 4. And the Carib drinks break. A halfway mark, 10 overs completed. 79 for 4, the Barbados Tridents. Malik on 23, Pollard new to the crease on 9. Very windy night here in parts of the Caribbean, down in the southern Caribbean. Tropical storm warnings and all of that, but everything is fine to fear here for now. Goodness me, the wind hasn't affected him at all in his sense of balance. Right, JC is into the attack. Jonathan Carter hasn't bowled much this tournament. 1 over so far against the Warriors. But he can do everything. He can bowl off spin, he can bowl medium pace. I think if you give him the gloves, he can wicket keep as well.
Fletcher does it a bit too, doesn't he? He fences himself in all departments. The Spice Man, Lucia Stars.
Yeah, Fletcher's a bit of a leg spinner, isn't he? Medium pace.
Well, he better be on the button here, Jonathan Carter, because it is a good surface. He's bowling with the breeze, so he's slightly off. Watch out. I think batsmen will be, looking to get after someone like Jonathan Carter, who's a bit of a part-timer. Breeze, very evident.
Shamsi got a rough deal here because he went for 10 off that over, but he should, in our view, have had Shoaib Malik. And I always fancy the wrist spinner when Pollard had the crease early.
Just because his feet aren't working as well as they normally are at the back end, and obviously taking some time to get used to the wicket, you can get a few overs in. And you get the chance to kind of rush a few overs through, and before you know it, they look up and you've only got 5 or 6 left. But maybe they're trying to do the same thing with Jonathan Carter. This partnership just 19 off the same amount of deliveries.
Oh, through the hands of point. It was a good effort by Hafiz at that point position. He was travelling.
Sure was, and he has got good hands. He fields it slip. International player. Yeah, it was travelling quicker than I think he thought. Really was whistling. Shows the reaction time not there. Carter thought he'd burgled one.
Just one.
You can see what Carter's trying to do. He's trying to bowl half volleys, really, and that time he only gave a little bit of width, which allowed Malik to try and get it over Mohammad Hafiz, but a good effort there.
Whoa. Malik was across his stumps there, and Carter got a nice little full pitch delivery in. 84 for 4.
This came out of the middle of the bat and it flew. Not a lot of time to react backward of point. He did well to get up there and to stop it, because that was travelling certainly to the boundary. The standards that he would have, he would certainly put that down as a catch. Oh, and there she is again. She loves it. Learning a few moves.
Bowling a nice length as well, Mohammad Nabi. Not too full, not too short. I think from that end, if you have to bowl an error ball, you can afford to just back pitch it a little bit and get them to hit into the wind on the leg side, the right-handed batters, that is. Let's have a look at the Dream 11 fantasy squad. Smith is on top after 10 overs. Badri is in there as well. Shoaib Malik, I suppose he could climb the table. He has time. So do Carlos and Kieron Pollard. Log on to dream11.com/points. It's gone round the wicket for the last couple of deliveries, Nabi.
Well, he better get himself up that Dream 11 scorecard. I tell you why, he's had 2 lives, isn't he? Shoaib Malik, the LBW, and now he's just been dropped by his countryman, Hafiz, who you could tell in the way he winced at it, should have done better. His teammates thought so as well. Very, very valuable catch it would have been to the cause of the Patriots.
Ravi just keeps bowling around 85 kilometres an hour. And like you said, Ian, the length has been spot on. He's just not giving anything away. And here's another hero. Man of the match, another candidate. There's plenty of them.
87 for 4. Just knocked the cameraman out. I can think of 1 or 2 commentators I'd like to send down there as well. It's just brilliant. I just love the ingenuity. One cameraman gone. I want to send a couple more for you to finish off, brother. Don't go anywhere. You're just getting warmed up. Yeah, that's right. The champ. And speaking of champs, Alan Wilkins is here.
What weight category am I?
Featherweight.
Thanks, Bish. Right, Hassan Ali. First over went for 11. But he's capable of bowling just unplayable deliveries, this guy. Starts off with a tester for Shoaib Malik. Ooh. I think it's Sean. Caught him. Well, bad luck, Sean. Took it like a man, lying down. Well done. St Kitts, it's well, we've had some St Kitts and Nevis, absolutely beautiful. We've had some tropical weather systems in the last 48 hours though, and it's been blowing